Alright, so what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about DLC 3 Alpha Omega, releasing tomorrow, July 9, 2019, along with the brand new zombies-themed operation named Apocalypse Z. It's going to be absolutely insane, and make sure if you are hyped for it, that you drop a big thumbs up on the video, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. This way you don't miss any of the videos and tutorials that will make you an absolute boss at the map. And of course, we'll be live streaming the Easter egg hunt straight through once I release my initial videos. That being said, let's jump straight into the video, which will cover over wonder weapons, characters, Easter eggs, and more that we should be expecting from DLC 3 Alpha Omega. Alright, so the first thing up here on my list is that Ultimus and Primus will blend in this map. That's right, both the crew from Blood of the Dead and from Classified will be teaming up in Alpha Omega and even mixing into each game. You don't play as one or the other crew, like for example, you don't play as Primus or Ultimus. You play as a culmination of both crews inside of the map. Only 4 characters at a time, but as a culmination of both crews inside of the map, which is really cool. Now, the next thing I have up here on my list is that this map is supposed to be, quote, the beginning of the end. Obviously, we've been told that the Ether story will end in Black Ops 4, and DLC 3 is already supposed to be set up as the beginning of the end, so it's obviously going to be very story rich. Also, Craig Hewson, lead writer of Zombies, hinted that many familiar characters will be returning as we progress through the main Easter egg of the map, greatly adding to the depth of the map and its significance in the Ether storyline. Craig Hewson has also confirmed that despite the madness that goes on in this map, it will be the map that sets up the madness that will go on inside of DLC 4 for Black Ops 4, apparently ending the Ether storyline, which is obviously really cool. Alright, and now the next thing up here is that Alpha Omega will feature Nuketown as part of the map, but not as the whole map. This is something that a lot of people have been getting confused and worked up about, but according to developers, get this, Alpha Omega is 400% bigger than Nuketown originally was. That's right, I'll say it again. 400% bigger than Nuketown originally was. So if you're somebody who thought they would just put regular Nuketown back into the game and put an Easter egg on it, you're just wrong, and I've been telling you that for a while. It's okay, but I'm just saying that this map is nowhere near the size as OG Nuketown, because once again, I'll say it for the third time, it is 400% bigger than OG Nuketown. Of course, areas like the bunker and a naturally expanded radius of OG Nuketown are featured in this map, giving it a familiar and nostalgic feel in certain areas, but an overall genuine feel will be achieved when you play the map for the first time and times after that, which is really cool. Alright, so the next thing I just want to talk about really quickly that I just threw on my list for fun is that there are apparently going to be 5 traps in this map. Obviously, traps aren't directly correlated with how great a map is, but it's always awesome to have a ton of cool traps to be able to play around with, and maybe even have Easter egg related steps with, as well as we saw in Dead of the Night and even Blood of the Dead with the side quest. So I'm very excited to get my hands on these traps inside of DLC 3 Alpha Omega. And again, I know it's nothing insane, but I just wanted to throw that in there because why not? Alright, so now the next thing on the list is that some of the map's enemies will be alternate versions of some bosses we've seen so far already inside of the game. For example, Nova Crawlers from Classified will be returning, but they'll be able to shoot electricity at you and even be able to teleport around. Obviously, this is very different than the OG Nova Crawlers that were, yes, very annoying, but only just really crawled on top of you. You know, they got in your way, but they never teleported and shot electricity at you. Or at least I don't think they teleported. They may have. I don't think they did. But they never shot electricity at you. And this is something that they added inside Alpha Omega. For good or bad, I don't know. But now they shoot electricity at you. And inside of the map, there are all different types of zombie enemy variants that will be featured. And it's going to be really awesome. And apparently, there are even some more enemies to uncover as we progress through the Easter egg and even just play the map normally. So, very excited to see what they have under their sleeves, but let's move into the next thing. Alright, so this is the part of the video that you guys have all been waiting for. The wonder weapon on the map will be the Ray Gun Mark II, but it has a big twist to it because it has so many upgrades that Craig Hewson, lead writer and apparently director of Zombies at Treyarch, puts it as a build your own ray gun experience. That's right. In trailers, we've seen the ray guns go as far, or the Ray Gun Mark IIs go as far as being dual wielded. That's right, guys, dual wielded Ray Gun Mark IIs inside of DLC 3 Alpha Omega, already confirmed to us, and there are still, like I said, a ton more variants to be uncovered, and it's going to be absolutely awesome and insane to get our hands on these wonder weapons inside of Alpha Omega. Apparently, the names of the ray guns are going to be the 2-4 2, at least according to the trophies. There will at least be one variant called the 2-4, so this is going to be the Ray Gun Mark II with different upgrades that they're going to then market and call it the Ray Gun Mark IV in a sense, which is really, really cool. So again, although it is a traditional Ray Gun Mark II, or it could be a traditional Ray Gun Mark II in one sense, at one point in time, that is not even scratching the surface on what they have under the hood for us in terms of the wonder weapons with DLC 3 Alpha Omega. It's going to be insane. Alright, now the final thing that I have on this list that I think is pretty important to note is that Alpha Omega, for the first time in a very long time, will feature a brand new melee weapon right buyable on the map, and it will be the Galva Knuckles, as we saw in one of the gameplay trailers that they showed to us. You can now buy the Galva Knuckles once again inside of DLC 3 Alpha Omega and punch the living shit out of zombies in the game. It's literally one of the best zombies experiences on paper that we've seen so far. Whether it will live up to the hype and be a great map, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But DLC 3 Alpha Omega, releasing tomorrow for Black Ops 4 Zombies, is looking frigging sweet, man. Make sure you drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel once again if you don't want to miss any of the DLC 3 Alpha Omega videos and streams. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.